Good day, dearest television audience. Today we will tell you about the expert of Holy Quran, Dr. Muhammad Shahin Çelik. Dr. Muhammad Shahin Çelik was born in Turkey. From 5 years he had studied Quran together with his grandparents. His grandparents are Guru of Quran. He studied in Ali Asghar University in Egypt. He graduated with excellent marks, then he has been enrolled to Master Courses program at Islam University in Saudi Arabia. Mr. Muhammad Shahin studied excellently and has been awarded doctor degree. Nowadays Dr. Muhammad Shahin treats people from diseases by means of Quran. Today we will talk about jinns. Do the jinns exist in this world? Who are the jinns? Do the jinns eat and where the jinns live? Damages and diseases caused by the jinns. How Dr. Muhammad Shahin Çelik resolves these problems caused by the jinns.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The Allah Almighty has created the jinns in different appearance rather than people. The jinns can change appearance in seconds. In a split seconds the jinns are able to fly around the planet and get information from the main jinn called Shah. One jinn has the power of 10 people. One jinn has the mind of 10 people. The shortest lifetime of the jinns equal to 300 years. The jinns also can marry, they have spouses and children. Their children are also may die in youngest years like his human child. The Allah Almighty created the Adam and asked all creatures to obey to the Adam. But, devil called Shaitan rejected to obey. His name in paradise was Iblis. But after exclusion from the paradise he became to be called Shaitan. Devil cannot enter into people, it tries to influence to the people from outside. The jinns live inside the people. People sometimes may feel trembling whole body. If right side is trembling, this means that the Muslim jinn is entering into the body. Such Muslim jinns enter into body to help him. If left side is trembling, this means that the non-Muslim jinn is entering into body. Non-Muslim jinns damages the people health and whole life. Devil or Shaitan does not read the Quran. He was damned by the Allah till the last day of judgment. As regards the jinns they are divided into Muslims and non-Muslims. Muslim jinns are fasting and praying namaz, they may pilgrim to Mecca and worship to the Allah.
If people suffer from insomnia, feel a fear at night, should we think that this is an influence of the jinns?
In the world there are 72 nations. Every nation has its own beliefs and religion. If the Muslim before going to sleep spells A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, and reads Surah Fatiha 1 time and Surah Ikhlas 3 times and sleeps on the right side, he or she will not feel a fear at night or have a nightmare.
Controversies and warfare between people, bad relationships are also a result of the jinns' influence?
The Allah created the jinns and devil before the Adam was created. The jinns and devil asked the Allah who owned the world. The Allah through angel Jibreel said that the world belonged to the Adam and even their children. The jinns asked, where should we live? The Allah said, you should live in the human body. So, the jinns decided to deviate the Adam's children from right way. Due to their influence the Cain killed his brother Abel. A reason for fratricide was a controversy between Cain and Abel about marriage to daughter of each other. Cain wished to marry to his own daughter. Nowadays who makes a crime? All these people are offsprings of Cain. All these who are killed by criminals are offsprings of Abel. All these facts are explained in the Quran.
Do the jinns look on women during giving a birth to a baby?
According to Islam only one woman should be near birthing woman. If there are more than one woman or men, such woman is surrounded by the jinns. It is enough presence of one female doctor.
Sometimes the businessman who has a prosperous business may lost everything and go bankrupt. Is there any relation to the jinns?
People who have more money may be haughty. They sometimes ignore their workers and do not mention their labor. The haughtiness came from the devil. That is why the jinns easily enters into a haughty person. The jinns living in his or her body start to deteriorate his or her life and affairs. His or her business becomes declining, industry may be totally stopped. Also, The jinns do not give a permission to remunerate the workers, because the jinns do not want the people do noble work such as charity or encouragement to other people.
Can the jinns stay near people having a meal?
Every nation or religion has specific praise. If people start eating before spelling a pray, the jinns also eat with them.
Are there jinns in the toilet or bathroom?
If the people hang on door tumar, a paper with pray A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, such house will be protected from the invasion of the jinns. The jinns will afraid to enter into such house and street.
More and more children are born with infantile cerebral paralysis or Down syndrome. What is the reason for these diseases?
Nowadays the teenagers smoking and use alcohol starting from about 10 years. Nicotine is very strong, and may be used as a relief from stress and pain. But smoker cannot imagine how his or her blood is full of viruses. It is hazardous for future offspring. Let me explain. Embryo is formed from water in initial step. As the water is a good conductor, all hazardous stuff will adhere to the embryo. Nicotine damages nervous system and vascular system of the embryo. That is why children suffer from IC for Down syndrome. The jinns make the teenagers to smoke and drink alcohol.
Gambling, bad habits, prostitution also an outcome of the jinns?
Yes, it is. Devil and jinn supervise the people brains and whisper in ear, go ahead, you are lucky, you will win. As a result, people may lose money in several minutes. Spouses claim for divorce.
What should people do in order to be protected from the jinns?
When I was a little boy, my grandfathers demanded me to read Quran more and more. Now I understand their instructions and I am thankful for their contribution to my education and skills. I appreciate the value of this knowledge. Quran contains knowledge and instructions for people. If you can read Quran and follow its instructions, you can help the people. One book was sent to people. If you're faced with problem or disease, you should not look for help of fortune tellers or charlatans. Initially, you should pray for 3, 5, 7 days or month. If there is no relief, you should go to the doctor or mosque member called Mullah. If you go to mosque member, it is my advice that you should keep in your mind the following. Ask him to read Fatiha and Ikhlas surahs in Quran. If he cannot read Quran correctly, he is liar. You should not believe him. Always choose only those real experts knowing Quran.